Okay, so we're going to open the floor now for our citizens to give their own submissions. I would like to give the delegation from Kano State the opportunity to give us a few words, if you could. Do you have mics for them?
Good morning. My name is Tayyip Mohammed Sadi from Kano. Honestly, Haji has already said my mother to me from Kano State. All the women from Kano are mothers. So we respect them for that. Actually, from my organization that I work with, this Almajiri Education, we are doing something we call the Ilimi Agenda. We call it House of Ilimi Agenda because of this young boys on the street, they just want to find a little bit. And even after all, you must go to your house and beg 1 ounce. So that's why we said Ilimi Agenda. But this is what the Ilimi Agenda is categorized into two, for women and for girls. The one for girls is fighting the street walking. That's why we see seems like these girls that are selling things, hawking 500 naira commodities on a head from morning to evening. We see that it's a problem, so we are having intervention on that. But on this Almajiri education, we see that we have to reform the system. As I said, we can't just categorically come now and say that we are against the system. We can't do that, but we start from gradual process. Gradual process in the sense that we are engaging the teachers, the alarammas, in a kind of sensitization workshop, and we did one in Kano, and we're looking forward very soon to do another one. And we can again say that we don't like the system because it is too bad, it is this and that, but we are first of all start engaging that we want discourage underage Almajiri. That's why we started the journey. We said we don't want underage Almajiri. Any boy from 14 downwards, please let him be with his parents. And as I said, majority of these boys are not from Kano. They are not, most of the Almajiri in Kano, they are from Kaduna State. My mother is from Kaduna State, and I will say that most of them are from Kaduna State. And the majority are from Niger, and the nice one, boy we met, what the Niger State? Niger State. Niger, yes. They come from Niger and they are staying in Kano State. Most of them there. We met them at ShopRite, sleeping there around 11:30 p.m. So what happened to this boy? He was saying that he didn't eat food since morning. He didn't have breakfast. So, oh, this boy, but he's lying down ShopRite. So all these things, we need to start from the beginning, from the grassroots of the problem, but not strictly say that we want to fight the system. And from my own, what we are doing in the organization, we are having kind of a non-formal education club, a kind of a Angaya educational reform system, well, that's what we call it. Every weekend we are having class with them. And now for this year, we are starting graduating from the school student from the Almajiri. This is what we are doing for them. And there is health problems, health education also. We are going to the Angaya place where the other is there, and we are teaching them about the health, because majority of the problem they are having is health. So that's why we are going to the Angaya, including the mother, tell them how to keep the environment safe out of the malaria and other infectious diseases in there. And recently, in this Ramadan, 3 years back, and of course this Ramadan that dispersed, we had an entire program with the Almajiri. We invited Almajiri, even the US Embassy, recognized our airport and came with an intervention that we did the entire session together with the US Embassy. And we also empowered the Almajiri in our organization in Kano. We empower them with a kind of it seems like Kano we have a lot of garbage on the streets. So we said that let these boys go and pick out this garbage from the street and send it to the people. So this is a way we are going to empower them technically on this end, because it seems like Kano, if Kano approve things, then Nigeria will approve it from Almajiri. And if you come out against it in Kano, no any place will approve it in Nigeria. But why? Why I say this? For example, let's take the recent case of Saki Kano, the owner of Kano, on this child marriage, without child marriage. The Kano people come and let's say become like a protagonist in the system. What you were saying, the change. That's why you couldn't make it in Kano, and the Saki of Kano had to also leave it. But had it been that Kano people also approved that sensitivity, we would have approved it in Nigeria. And of course, in this weekend, or this Saturday, today is Saturday, isn't it? Next week we are having a football match with the Almajiri. I first of all started working with the radio station. I was a media person, but now we are having engagement with the stakeholders in Ghana. We organize the football match to let's incorporate the Almajiri people into the social system. That's what we are trying. So we organize all these kind of six programs in engage the Almajiri in reforming the system. Because if you need to engage into the Ghana manners, you will still be hiding things to say that you are an Excel, taking this out. But we just want them to feel that we are their brothers, so that they will be open to us and grant a lot of things. And we look forward to having more partners in this program. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's quite a lot. Is there anyone that would like to share their opinion? Okay.
Good afternoon. Kabir Mohammed, based in Abuja. I think I should say Allah bless you, ma. You've really said it. You really said it. And my brother, I'm sorry I'm coming a little late. I came in a little late, so I'm going to start from what I heard. But like she said, like you said first, 800 years old, you don't let it go. You try to make it better. A lot of us watch football here. We try to change the jerseys and things like that, but we continue these things. A present governor with 4 members of his cabinet are products of Almajiri. I have friends, brothers. I'm from Maiduguri, I will tell you. You don't know, I could be a product of Maiduguri. I work in one of the best places in Nigeria today, alhamdulillah. So there's no way we're going to say we're going to kick it out. It's part of us. We have to accept it, we have to live with it. But one word, reform. Nothing more. There has to be the reform, we have to do it. I'm not against you, I'm just saying we have to sit down and look at these things. And the other part you said about joining politics. I, for one, have always said, politicians are liars. Politicians, I'm totally against them. I have uncles, my mom's relations, who are politicians. I look at them in the face and tell them, look, this is wrong. I'm from the local government area. The worst thing you try is try to travel from Gombe to Biu. It's terrible. It's bad. It's a 120-kilometer drive. It takes you 4 hours. I can't go home for Salah. There's no airport in Biu. If I'm flying to Maiduguri, I have to go through Damboa, where I'm looking at Boko Haram eye to travel. So these things, I think, and the question I actually came with today, which, where are the parents? Where are our parents? How did these kids begin to go there? You just let these kids go out and go do the things they're not supposed to do. So, I'm sorry, I'm being really emotional. I'm really, really sorry. Almajiris, they don't just fall from the sky, right? We don't just have these Alaramas or Udaramas who just say, you come and join. Nobody forces them to go. Parents actually take them to go there. Parents take their kids. What are the parents? What are we doing to stop the parents? What are we trying to speak? If, for crying out loud, if I have a wife that says, you have to take your son to the Almajiri school, why do you want me to take him? Yes, I want to take him. But when I look at those kids, the way they sit, like you said, you went to ShopRite sleeping at 11:30. It's someone's kid. Sorry, I have 1,000 of them in my head. I have friends. From where I work, we recently played a football match with them. They won 9-2 against my colleagues in Chelsea. They don't bring me to also. Yeah, but you know, we embrace them. We look at it. The word, like she said, it's no better than a word called reform. Reform the system, accept the system, make certifications for them. You know, I graduated from a university in Maiduguri. My lecturer, one of the smartest, never went to school until he finished from the Almajiri system. He never went to primary or secondary school. He did his YA. He's one of the best lecturers in the university. You know, and the present governor of Borno State, I have to just call him, was a product of that. The Commissioner for Justice, Kakashi Olawan, was a product of that. Babagana Umara was a product of Almajiri. You know, so we can go ahead, I'm sorry I'm calling names. You know, we can go ahead and call these names here again and again and again. But the truth is, we cannot kick it. 800 years is better than 300 or 50 years ago. So I think we should look at the system better, reform the system, decide what do we need to do, and if we certify them, if we accept them, if we welcome them. We have the Islamic, everybody now wants his son or daughter to go to Islamic school and Arabic school where my son must speak Arabic. Like she said, if we had accepted it, and how dare you call them illiterate? How dare you call them illiterate? They can't be illiterate. They speak the language